Hi, this is Jeff with armadillopepper.com. Today we're going to use the Big Easy oilless fryer and make some habanero chicken wings. Now what I'm going to use today for the seasoning, I don't want to mix it up myself, but I've got this Oakridge barbecue Habanero Death Dust. Really simple to use. What I've done is I started with frozen chicken wings. I thawed those guys out, drained all the moisture off of them, took some paper towels, patted them down. Then, once your wings are nice and dry, put them in a gallon Ziploc bag. Then I put about 5 tablespoons of Italian dressing. What I was really after was the oil. You could simply use olive oil. Shake the wings real well to get them lightly coated, and then that will help have your habanero dust stick to the wings. So here I've got my wings. This is really quite simple. I'm just going to sprinkle these guys up. I've already seasoned the backside, so really all we've got left to do is the top. Now, if you've used the Big Easy, you know that basket only has the bottom, and you'll see I've already got some in here. These for the folks in my family that don't appreciate all the heat. What I've done is made a makeshift layer here. I've put some foil in the center and made some, with a knife, some holes in the foil to let the juices drain through. I understand the Big Easy actually makes some attachments where you can have multiple layers, but unfortunately I don't own any of those. So all I'm going to do here is put the seasoned wings down on this little foil layer. Now this will be a perfect treat. Today's game day, Sunday. Everybody's watching their favorite team. Now you don't want these overlapping. What I want is these wings to come out nice and crispy. If they overlap, that will not happen. Alright, we've got our wings in the basket. We'll just set them down inside the Big Easy. Now to start this guy, you just turn on the propane and crank her over. Alright, and if you own one of these, you know there's a top to help keep the heat in. Of course, we're in Florida. It's about 80 degrees today and raining. So I wouldn't put the top in. I'm afraid it will crisp up the wings before they're actually done. I'm expecting this to take 40 to 50 minutes, but we'll check back in a bit. Alright, it's been actually just slightly over an hour. I told you I thought it would take 45 minutes. Come to find out, my little experiment using the foil, the top layer takes a little bit longer. The wings that you saw that were on the bottom of the basket, those were actually done in about 44 minutes, but the ones on the upper layer needed a little bit more time. So I've checked these with a thermometer. They're definitely over 165. Okay, make sure you can get a view of these. So here's the wings. Got a real nice color to them. A little bit crispy, but you can still see a little moisture in them. Let's try one out. That's always a test. So these wings are extremely juicy still. The outside skin has got a real nice texture to it. I wouldn't say it's overly crispy, but you can feel it starting to get that way. And believe it or not, this Habanero Death Dust, great flavor. But what I mean by believe it or not is don't shy away from this one because it's called Habanero Death Dust. It is a nice warm flavor. but this is not one of those excruciating heats. Maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it somewhere between a 6 and a 7. Obviously, that depends on how much you eat hot peppers. I mean, we eat a lot of hot peppers here. So, if you're one of those people that thinks a jalapeno is hot, then this is going to be closer to an 8 or 9. But for the average person who eats a lot of hot sauce or whatever, this Habanero Death Dust, great flavor, and I'd say around a 6. You can certainly taste, the first ingredient on this is the raw cane sugar and then the sea salt, followed by the habaneros. So you can taste that nice sweetness along with the great sense of the heat coming on after it. So again, my name is Jeff. This was how to make wings using the Big Easy oilless fryer. You can check us out at armadillopepper.com or see what we're up to over on Facebook.